Right now inside your head sits the most sophisticated supercomputer ever created. Your mind, more powerful than any machine, more valuable than all the gold on earth, and completely free. Yet most of us use only a tiny fraction of its true potential. I once watched a young athlete break every record in his sport. Not because he trained harder than others, but because he refused to accept the limits everyone told him existed. While others saw walls, his mind saw windows. While they hit barriers, his mind built bridges. That's when I truly understood our minds don't just influence our success, they create it. Look at your life right now. Maybe you're stuck in a job that drains your energy. Maybe you've tried starting that business, but fear holds you back. Perhaps you've wanted to lose weight, learn a new skill, or change your life, but something always stops you. That something isn't lack of time, money, or opportunity. It's your mind where every single person in this room has felt the frustration of knowing they're capable of more, but feeling trapped by their thoughts. The constant voice of doubt, the fear of failure, the comfort of staying in your safe zone. These aren't your reality, they're just programs running in your mental computer. Programs you can change. Today, we're not just talking about positive thinking. We're talking about unleashing the most powerful force you possess, your mind. Because once you understand how to harness this force, nothing can stop you from achieving what you want. Your mind isn't just another part of your body. It's the command center of your entire existence. Every action, every decision, every success, and every failure starts right here, between your ears. Think about what happened when you woke up this morning. Your body didn't just move on its own. Your mind sent the signal to open your eyes. Your mind decided whether to hit the snooze button or jump out of bed. Your mind chose what to wear, what to eat, and how to feel about the day ahead. Every single action began with a thought. Let me share something powerful with you. Scientists have proven that your brain can't tell the difference between what's real and what you vividly imagine. When you think about biting into a lemon, your mouth starts producing saliva. When you think about something embarrassing, your cheeks turn red. Your body responds to your thoughts as if they were reality. Now, here's where it gets interesting. If your mind has this much control over your body's immediate reactions, imagine its power over your entire life. Every person who ever achieved anything great started with a single thought. Every invention, every business, every breakthrough began in someone's mind before it became reality. But here's the problem. Most of us have our command center set to autopilot. We let old programming run our lives. We wake up with the same thoughts, follow the same routines, and wonder why nothing changes. It's like having a Ferrari, but never taking it out of first gear. The good news, and reprogram your command center. It's like a computer. Your mind runs on software for patterns you've developed over years. Some of this software helps you succeed while some hold you back. The first step to changing your life is recognizing these patterns. Take a moment right now. What thoughts run through your mind when you face a challenge? Do you automatically think, I'll try it? Do you focus on what might go wrong instead of what could go right? These aren't random thoughts. They're programs running in your command center. I've seen people transform their lives completely by simply changing these mental programs. A small business owner who was nearly bankrupt turned everything around when she changed her thoughts from, I'm learning. A student who struggled with exams started excelling when he shifted from, I'm not smart enough or I can master this. Your mind is already controlling your life. The question is, are you controlling your mind? Because once you take charge of your command center, you take charge of your destiny. And that's what we're going to learn how to do next. Look at your phone for a moment. What happens when it starts running slow, crashing, or not working properly? You update its software. Your mind works the same way when your life isn't producing the results you want. It's time for a mental software update. Let me break this down into simple, actionable steps that anyone can follow. First, we need to identify what's currently installed in your mental computer. Every time you say, that's too hard, I'm not good enough. Oh, that's impossible. That's all software running. These thoughts aren't facts. They are programs, and programs can be changed. Here's a practical exercise I want you to try right now. Take 5 seconds and notice your first thought when I say, you can double your income this year. What popped into your mind? Was it excitement and possibilities or doubts and reasons why you can't? Those instant reactions reveal your current mental programming. Now here's the exciting part. Changing these programs is simpler than you think. Your brain forms new connections every single time you learn something new. Every time you practice a new thought, you're literally rewiring your brain. This is a motivation talk. It's science. Let me share a story of someone who mastered this. There was a sales representative who couldn't break past $30,000 in annual sales. Every morning he'd walk into work thinking, I hope I make a sale today. His results matched his thoughts, small, inconsistent, hope-based. Then he learned about mental reprogramming. He started a new morning routine. Before entering the office, he'd stop in his car and spend 5 minutes running new software in his mind. I'm the top performer in my company. My clients need my solutions. Every no brings me closer to a yes. Within 6 months, his sales tripled. Same person, same job, different mental software. Here's how you can start your own reprogramming. Step 1, awareness. Monitor your thoughts for 1 full day. Write down every negative thought that crosses your mind. Don't judge them, just observe. This is like running a diagnostic on your mental computer. Step 2, challenge. So each negative thought, absolutely know this is true. Who would I be without this thought? This starts breaking down old programming. Step 3, replace, create new thought patterns that serve you better. If you catch yourself thinking I'm too old to start, replace it with my experience gives me an advantage. Make these replacements specific and believable. Step 4, practice. Just like learning any new skill, mental reprogramming requires practice. Set reminders on your phone, put sticky notes on your mirror, create triggers that prompt you to run your new mental software. The key is consistency. Your old programming didn't install overnight, and your new programming needs time to take root. But here's the beautiful thing. Your mind doesn't care if you're installing thoughts of success or thoughts of failure. It will work just as hard to make either one your reality. It isn't just about positive thinking. It's about strategic thinking. Olympic athletes use mental reprogramming to break world record. Business leaders use it to spot opportunities others miss. Parents use it to raise confident children. The technology is the same. Only the application differs. Remember this. Every great achievement in human history started as a single thought in someone's mind. The light bulb, airplanes, smartphones, they all began as ideas that most people said were impossible. The only difference between those innovators and everyone else, they install different mental software. Your mind is running programs right now that would determine your future. The question is, are these programs taking you where you want to go? Physical strength comes from resistance training. Mental strength works exactly the same way. Just like you can't build muscles by thinking about the gym, you can't build mental strength by just wanting it. You need specific exercises, consistent practice, and the right techniques. Let's start with what mental strength really means. It's not about being tough or never feeling fear. Mental strength is about managing your responses, controlling your focus, and staying steady when everything around you is shaking. Think of your mind like a muscle. Every time you face a challenge and push through, you're doing a mental push-up. Every time you continue despite feeling like quitting, you're doing a mental squat. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you're building mental endurance. Here are the core exercises for building unshakable mental strengths. Exercise 1, the 5-minute fire drill. Start your day by doing something uncomfortable for 5 minutes. Take a cold shower, wake up earlier, do extra push-ups. The task doesn't matter. What matters is training your mind to embrace discomfort. This builds your mental pain tolerance. Exercise 2, the pressure cooker. Set a timer for 30 minutes and work on your most challenging task. No breaks, no distractions, no excuses. When your mind starts screaming for relief, that's when the real training begins. Push through those final minutes. This builds mental endurance. Exercise 3, the recovery loop. When something goes wrong, give yourself exactly 60 seconds to feel the frustration. Then I'll say, what did I learn? What's my next move? Turn every setback into a setup for a comeback. This builds mental resilience. Let me show you how this works in real life. A single mother I worked with used these exercises to completely transform her situation. She started with a 5-minute fire drill, waking up an hour earlier to work on her online business before her kids woke up. Uncomfortable? Absolutely. But it trained her mind to choose growth over comfort. She used the pressure cooker technique during her lunch breaks, focusing intensely on learning new skills instead of scrolling social media. When her first business attempts failed, she used the recovery. Instead of quitting, she analyzed what went wrong and adjusted her approach. Today, her online business supports her family better than her old job ever did. But here's what most people miss about mental strength. It's not just about pushing harder. Sometimes mental strength means stepping back when everyone else is rushing forward. It means saying no when others pressure you to say yes. It means staying calm when others are losing control. These are powerful techniques. The mental bank account. Every morning, imagine you have 100 units of mental energy. Everything you do either deposits or withdraws from this account. Complaining, that's a withdrawal. Learning, that's a deposit. Negative people, big withdrawal. Your job is to end each day with a positive balance. This means choosing your mental battles wisely. Not every challenge needs your attention. Not every problem deserves your energy. Mental strength includes the wisdom to know the difference. Not treating your mind like a professional athlete treats their body. They don't wake up and randomly decide what to train. They have a specific plan, measurable goals, and recovery periods. Your mental strength training should be just as strategic. Remember this. A life will test your mental strength, whether you're prepared or not. Challenges don't ask for permission before showing up. The time to build mental strength isn't when you need it. Right now, somewhere in your life, there's a challenge waiting. It might be a difficult conversation you need to have, a risk you need to take, or a habit you need to break. That challenge is your personal gym for mental strength training. Will you show up for the workout? So I can cut through steel while a flashlight barely lights up a room. The difference. Focus. Your mind works the same way. When you scatter your mental energy, you get scattered results. When you focus it, you can cut through any obstacle. Most people never achieve their dreams for one simple reason. They can't stay focused long enough to see results. They start strong, but their mind wanders. They have goals, but chase every new opportunity. They want success, but let small distractions steal their attention. Let me tell you what real focus looks like. It's not about working longer hours. It's about making every hour count. It's not about doing more things. It's about doing the right things with complete attention. Those are powerful truths and grows. Focus on problems. They multiply. Focus on solutions. They expand. Focus on fears. They control you. Focus on opportunities. They surround you. Think about eating a meal. When you focus on your food, the taste, the texture, the experience, and you enjoy it more and eat less. When you eat while watching TV or scrolling your phone, you barely taste the food and often overeat. Your mind's focus directly affects your experience and results. Let me give you 3 focus building techniques that anyone can use. First thing that a power hour. Choose your most important task. Set a timer for 60 minutes. Put your phone in another room. Close all unnecessary tabs on your computer. For 1 solid hour, pour all your mental energy into that single task. No multitasking. No exceptions. Then to reset. Every hour, take 60 seconds to clear your mind. Close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths. Ask yourself, is what I'm focusing on right now moving me toward my goals? This prevents your mind from wandering off track. The priority fill. Before starting your day, write down your top 3 priorities. Throughout the day, filter every activity through one question. Does this serve my top 3 priorities? If not, it's a distraction. Your focus determines your reality. Whatever you consistently focus on becomes the lens through which you see everything else. Focus on lack, you'll see what you don't have. Focus on growth, you'll see opportunities everywhere. Here's the key. Focus isn't about forcing concentration. It's about removing distractions. A river flows strongest when it has banks to guide it. Your mind works best when it has clear boundaries. Starting today, protect your focus like it's your most valuable possession, because it is. Your time, energy, and attention are the raw materials of your success. Champions aren't born. They're built, one thought at a time. Being a champion isn't about winning every time. It's about thinking like a winner even when you're not on top. It's about keeping your mind strong when everything else feels weak. Every champion, she has one powerful trait. They see themselves differently. While others see problems, they see practice rounds. While others quit a failure, they see feedback. While others wait for confidence, they build it through action. Here's what mental championship looks like in real life. A champion's mind never says, I can't. It asks, how can I? Never says it's too hard. It says, I'm getting stronger. It never says, I'm not ready. It says, I'll learn as I go. Let me share a simple system for building your champion's mindset. I call it the champion's triangle. First point, preparation. And champions prepare their minds before every challenge. They run through success in their heads. They see victory before it happens. They feel confidence before they need it. This isn't wishful thinking. It's mental rehearsal. Second point, performance. Doesn't stay in the present moment. They don't worry about what might go wrong. They don't think about what others are doing. They focus completely on their next move, their next action, their next opportunity. Third point, progress. Champions measure themselves against their previous performance, not against others. They know that true competition isn't with anyone else. It's with your previous self. Here's how to put this into practice. Every morning, take 5 minutes to run your champion's routine. Stand tall, shoulders back. Breathe deeply 3 times. To say out loud, I'm building my success story today. Review your top goal for the day. See yourself achieving it in detail. When doubts creep in during the day, use the champion's reset. Stop. Remember your last win. No matter how small, focus on your next action. Move forward. The difference between a champion and everyone else isn't talent. It's mindset. A champion's mind is trained to find ways while others find excuses. It's trained to rise while others retreat. It's trained to persist while others pause. Remember this. Every person you admire, every success story you've heard, started with someone deciding to think like a champion. Today, right now, you can make that same decision. Knowledge without action is like having a Ferrari without gas. Impressive but useless. Let's turn everything we've discussed into specific, practical actions. You can start right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. Here's your mental power blueprint. A step-by-step system for transforming your mind from an average engine to a success-generating machine. Morning mental work. Just 30 minutes of your day determine the next 23.5 hours. Here's your new morning. Mental clear. No phone, no TV, no distractions. Sit quietly, eyes closed. Take 10 deep breaths. State your main goal for the day. Reprogramming. Write 3 things you'll accomplish today. Write 3 things you're grateful for. Write 1 way you'll push your comfort zone. Read your long-term vision statement. Mental strengthening. Read 1 page from a growth-focused book. Write 1 new idea you can use today. Plan your first 3 hours in detail throughout your day. The 90-minute focus block. Choose your most important task. Set timer for 90 minutes. Remove all distractions. Work with complete concentration. Take a 15-minute break. Repeat. Stop whatever you're doing. Close your eyes. Take 5 deep breaths. Preview your main goal. Adjust your actions if needed. Success journal havening routines. The daily review. Write 3 wins from today. Write 3 lessons learned. Write tomorrow's first action. Until programming, read your goals out loud. Visualize tomorrow's success. Clear your mind for rest. Weekly mental training. Strategy session, 30 minutes. Review last week's progress. Set next week's targets. Plan your biggest moves. Schedule your focus blocks. Wednesday wisdom checks. Midweek progress review. Adjust plans if needed. Celebrate small wins. Strengthen weak areas. Here's what makes the system different. It's not about motivation. Motivation comes and goes. This system builds mental habits that work whether you feel motivated or not. Start small. Don't try to implement everything at once. Pick one part of the system, maybe the morning routine, and master it for a week. Then add another piece. Build slowly but consistently. Track your progress. Use a simple notebook or your phone. Rate each day's mental performance from 1 to 10. Write what worked and what didn't. Look for patterns. Success leaves clues. Find them in your own experience. Short actions, repeated daily, create massive results over time. Your mind is being programmed every single day, either by design or by default. This system puts you in control of that programming. Your new actions will feel uncomfortable at first. That's normal. Your old mental patterns will resist change. Push through. Discomfort is the price of growth. The temporary pain of discipline is nothing compared to the lasting pain of regret. Let's start today. Not with excuses about why you can, but with one small action that proves you can. What's the smallest step you can take right now toward programming your mind for success? Everything changes the moment you take action. Right now, at this exact moment, your transformation has already begun. Your mind is already shifting from old patterns to new possibilities. Let me show you exactly how to track and accelerate this change. Here's your 30-day mental transformation challenge. Week 1, foundation. Start your morning routine. Track every negative thought. Replace one mental habit daily. Write daily success journal. Week 2, building. Extend focus. Blocks of 90 minutes. Add afternoon mental reset. Start using Champion's Triangle. Shape progress with accountability partner. Week 3, strengthening. Implement full morning protocol. At evening, mental programming. Face one fear daily. Double your action steps. Week 4, Masedi. Run complete daily system. Help someone else. Transform. Plan next 30 days. Celebrate progress. Each transformation using these success indicators. Energy levels rising. Better sleep quality. Clearer decision making. Increased action taking. Fewer negative thoughts. More solution focus. Growing confidence. Your transformation isn't just about you. As your mind grows stronger, you become an example for others. Your success creates a ripple effect that lifts everyone around you. When the next 30 days will pass, whether you take action or not, the only question is, will you be transformed by design or remain unchanged by default? Stand up right now, feel the power in your body, the strength in your stance. That same power exists in your mind, waiting to be unleashed. You didn't come here today by accident. You came because something inside you knows it's time for change. Think about where you were when we started this session. Your mind was like a computer running old software, producing old results. But now you have the blueprint, you have the tools, you have the system. Most importantly, you have the power to transform everything. Starting right now, take out your phone. Open your calendar, mark today's date. This is day 1 of your mental transformation. This is the day you decided to take control of the most powerful weapon you possess, your mind. Remember this moment. Remember how it feels to know that everything can change. Remember that every great achievement in history started with a single thought in someone's mind. Your mind is already working. It's already creating your future. The only question is, are you directing it or is it directing you? Don't leave here today with just information. Leave with a commitment to action. Your new life is one thought away. Your success is one decision away. Your transformation is one moment away. And that moment is now. Now stand up, step up. Start now. Because your mind isn't just your strongest weapon. It's your key to every dream you've ever had. The hour is yours. Use it.